Well, alright. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to my amazing show. Once again, I'm your host, the great and mighty Mr. Perez, and today I'll be playing some more of the Outer Worlds. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Now, last time I finished the first DLC expansion for this game, Peril on Gorgon. So today...
Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean.
So today I'm gonna get through the, well, at least try to get through the second DLC expansion, The Murder of Eridanos. So let's go over there.
We're now docked at Eridanos' luxury laboratory.
Oh boy. Let's check this out. Okay, yeah, let's do... Oh yeah, I'll stick with those two for now. Interesting little planet. We're here. Alright.
Oh, wow. This is a job? Feels more like a vacation.
Bellhop?
Hello there. Hope
That's
your
a funny looking hat.
entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves,
Slug.
is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Can you fill me in on the details of the
I
murder?
can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock
Interesting
for
name.
many.
I wonder what it
A
does.
lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something
That's
to
a
do with
cool
the
name.
murder, but
I want to
yeah, I
know why
don't
they're called
believe
that.
Hey, Black Hole Birdie may be a savage brute on the field of honor, but he's no killer.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Yeah, everyone loves a good murder mystery. Just look at Sherlock Holmes. Anyway, was she decisive?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
She made some bad choices.
Actually, Helen didn't do anything like that. She was just so stellar in her roles, and the public liked her so much that she got a following all on her own.
So she's just good.
She ended up about as famous and high-rung
Yeah, I can
as
see
your
why
average
people didn't
VP,
like her.
which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment.
Of
Let's
course.
see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
Anyway, let's go check out the
Sure,
crime scene.
go on ahead.
What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
No, I switch it out. Oh no, that would be ridiculous.
See, you say that, but I still ain't seen no bags. Know what? Never mind, it's not my business.
It's really
Anyhow,
not.
I'll
Especially
look
with
for
that
you in
hat
the
of
grand
yours.
ballroom later. Hope you can.
Alright, let's do that.
Something in my ear. I could have sworn you just said we are.
Very upscale
Greetings,
place.
Inspector.
No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed.
Oh, good.
I've been starting to play a little game as we travel. You might be a top runger if your hotel is taller than the highest mountain on Monarch.
This is a
From
big,
Helen to meet a fate like this.
big hotel.
It really is a terror.
All right, in we go.
I've always wondered what that mascot's got in his hand.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
A constable.
Black Hole Birdie's disappeared, you know.
Oh, thank the law.
What's up?
Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
I was actually looking for the bar. Do they serve drinks with little umbrellas here? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna answer that.
Our dossier mentioned you had problems committing to a job. In accordance with Rizzo's company policy, I am required to give you this motivational message.
Please don't.
I believe you will find that assisting your local Rizzo's security department is even more thrilling than the sweet, smooth flavor of Rizzo's Spectrum vodka.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on?
That's a
Are we
cool
finished with
name,
the pleasantries?
Dr.
There's
Goodnight.
something I'm excited to show you.
It's both goofy and nice. Okay. What have you got for me,
An
Doctor?
extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Okay.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
What does this thing do
I'm
exactly?
so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
So it's a magnifying glass.
Yes, it's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the
You
glass
could have just
of
said it's a
reality
very powerful
itself.
magnifying glass.
I'm
That would have saved
contractually
like a couple
prohibited from
seconds there.
endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once.
Okay.
You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the Discrepancy Amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering clues through Eridanos. Be sure to equip the Discrepancy Amplifier on a weapon slot before you continue the hunt for Helen's killer. Alright. Sure. Yeah, I'll just place that there. Okay. Clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it. This is literally just a giant magnifying glass. Okay, but...
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Cool. Anyway, tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom.
Yeah, it looks
Typically,
muddy.
the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Besides the footprint match anything you have on record.
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size.
That is very particular.
The exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Analyze
the
it.
dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Okay. So she must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite.
A penthouse suite?
Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Hey, I could go for a penthouse.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had...
Look at these people, gawking over Helen's corpse.
Hi.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking
I look absolutely like an inspector. You can tell from the top hat and tie. Anyway, you happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you.
Those were Helen's, weren't
Simply
they?
call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Got it.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me to the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Neat digs. Ah, here we go.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
You don't sound too bothered over her death.
It's the circumstances of her death that trouble me. Our spokesperson was murdered just before the grand unveiling of Spectrum Brown. If I belonged to a rival company, I'd be ecstatic.
So this was a sabotage, huh? You think a rival company was behind the murder?
It's always a possibility. Corporate sabotage is practically a pastime in this colony. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement.
You should.
Here,
You did drag me over
I'm granting you
here.
access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Yeah, he probably just wants to annoy you. I'll bear that in mind.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Okay. Wait, let me see my room. Boop. Workbench. That's cool.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. What's up?
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Interesting. Let's see here. Change the world. Productivity queen. Okay. There's two of them, huh? Alright. That could be one lead. So let's go.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond...
I didn't even know they make hotel rooms that large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
That's good. Let me leave the Grand Colonia. Okay. This way we go. A pool.
I was thinking about going for a swim, but I don't want to come out stinking like a sudden death knockout course. It's pretty much just toss ball for folks who don't want to get their hands dirty.
You heard, but we're in the middle of a lockdown. No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchard, I can't make sure of it, can I?
I see.
No, Miss Burgess. Sorry.
That was a bit of stutter right there. Okay, so the orchards. That's where I need to go. So I need to head down.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. The security guard has experienced premature
wonder if he knew any ads.
Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with Marauders.
Let me just...
Rest in peace, buddy.
He's not gonna need that. Let me see. Most of the stuff is okay. Nothing too good. Toasty. Oh, that's Nyoka. I mean, I certainly did. There we go.
We're done here. I would have just broken it.
Well, luckily, you know, you have me who knows how to open stuff. Oh, I almost missed that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with Marauders.
I see. There we go.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Side, huh?
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
Law. He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Alright. So there's the orchards, huh? It's probably... they grow the stuff they need to make purple berry wine.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
I see. Okay.
Huh. Never knew purple berries grew on trees. Guess it was...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Aha.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Aha. The spacing between each footstep is short and the imprint in the dirt deep, as if determined. It would appear that Helen was in a hurry.
You can tell a lot about an animal by its tracks.
She was definitely in a hurry, and she thought she was being followed.
Wow. You sound just like Agent Khan when he's on the case.
Yeah, I'm like Inspector Gadget, except not a cyborg.
The weather calls for a harvest, I do believe.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, I see.
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
There's some more over there.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Just wanted to smile!
Interesting.
I just want to be your friend!
And now you're dead. How much is his armor? 66. Yeah. Yeah, you can have that. Okay. So they're down there.
Timeline discrepancy detect. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What's this weapon? Spine titanium. Yeah, you can have that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased act. Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I see.
Timeline is. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Looks like she hid in here. Let's check over here.
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased act. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress. Timeline is. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
Jackass isn't coming!
Trying to infect me with your sorrow?
Go you! Happiness!
Let go!
There we go. Alright. Back to investigating.
Timeline is. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased act. Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more
A lot of
footprints
dead bodies on
belonging
this
to the
path,
deceased
I
actress
noticed.
known as Halcyon Helen.
That is peculiar. Seems to be leading here.
Timeline discrepancy.
The shaft of the tossball stick is bent and cracked, exceeding tossball regulation requirements. The end of the tossball stick is made of Brussels dark
Bits
matter
of wicker
chocolate.
detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
Ah. Looks like someone used this tossball stick to completely obliterate the picnic basket. Maybe it's some kind of upper-class mating ritual.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
I seen Birdie snap a tossball stick in half before. It happened right after the Darlings stole the quarterfinals from the Rangers last year.
I see. R&DD Labs.
Here they come! Try another weapon! We all in one piece?
There we are. Okay. So now I've got to enter the R&D labs. Yeah, let me just do some of this, a bit of that, a little of these. Perfect. Nah. Something's up with these people.
I just wanted to make you smile!
I just want to be your friend!
Hey, there we go. I wonder what's up here. Okay, let's take some of those. All right. Aha. Let's check this place out.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Interesting. Very intriguing.
Another corporate lab, another dead lab coat.
Hadn't been half bad. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, you can have that. Hi.
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
You could have just asked me that. Surprise inspections. I'm investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. Was she here recently?
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress Ruth
I
Bellamy,
do.
yes?
I just want to know if
One can't
you
be too
knew
sure
that.
with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me,
I should have known you wanted me to do something for you.
enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry.
I should have
Hence why
figured,
I've barricaded
based on the
myself in the lab.
wacky creatures outside. There wasn't anything you could do to help?
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
What goes on in these labs that would turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a
It's against
research
their
and
will,
development
huh?
branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Your secret's safe with me.
But no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips sink new product ships, you know?
Oh, that's a good point. Anyway, forget I mentioned
Happily.
it. You could make a run for
And
it.
lose my life's work? You want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No,
Preferably.
I think not. We
Fine.
merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
At least call it what it is, lady. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
I can take care of your problem, but I need you to answer some questions afterward.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well.
Alright.
Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Better than cold-blooded murder.
Sedative
The
could
door to
work.
the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Alright. Let's head on down. I see. Alright. Down we go. Gonna need all the supplies I need for this mission.
What could that have been? I want to be your friend!
And now you're dead. Whole lot of good that did you? Let's see. I'll take that. Maybe a hint of that. Alright. That's sealed. This isn't though. Interesting digs. Doctor just sitting there. Aha! A hat, huh? Neat. Oh, I can't take it? That's fine. Alright. Nah. I need to get in there, okay. Fine.
Take that, pass that over! Want to get away from mine? Harry Bob! Real I just want to be your friend! Wanted to make you smile!
Okay. Let's see. Discovery. Alright. A workbench. Yeah, why not? Let's see here. Here we go.
Guessing they film all their advertisements here. You know, if this whole place came crashing down, it'll make the colony a better place.
I suppose. Nice piano. Yeah, this seems like a right place.
Incoming! Oh yeah, that's funny. Feels good.
Might I conclude you found an alternative method of pacification? Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access of confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh. Well, I found the gas. I forgot I wasn't supposed to kill him. Yeah, I don't think she'll mind too bad.
Just two in the... Oh my lord.
What the? It's sealed. Oh. Uh-oh.
Dr. Blossom was a horrible person, but she was going to cooperate with you.
Anyway, I'll take a key card.
Somebody wanted to keep her quiet.
Yeah, but who? Damn. Whatever.
Whatever's on that file was worth murdering these people. Now, I'm doubling.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh yeah, okay, let's see.
Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But
Yeah,
recently,
but
they were still alive.
It's pretty obvious. This victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal.
Anyone else think there should be more bullet holes here?
What do you think happened?
I don't see any casings. Not expect more blood.
That depends. I've seen folks drop dead from a tiny mandipillar bite. The bullets could have had a similar kind of venom.
The organic matter that comprises this lab worker. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Not gonna... Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is... This is Dr. Blossom. Eridanium gigaseous Slug Research Report 1. Subject: a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever...
Timeline discrepancy detected. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
I see. That it probably isn't supposed to be gaping open. But beyond that, it's difficult to tell if someone used it to enter the lab or to escape from it. There's a cut wire on the box. Someone wanted the power to cut to something, but you're not sure what.
These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the wilderness. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother,
Yeah,
who
why not?
works for the
Let's go
Wilderness
take care of those
Exploitation
swarms.
Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to
I don't know what a mosquito is. I don't particularly want to know what a mosquito is. We're about to go find out, aren't we?
Damn right.
Subject. That's fine.
Here they come.
Let's see. Ah, of course. Well then.
That's what you get!
Ah!
Have been known to cause auditory confusion before death. So if you cannot understand this message, that may be why.
I just want to be your friend!
Not gonna... Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is... This is Dr. Blossom.
Anyway.
Timeline discrepancy.
Okay. Timeline discrepancy, huh? Not described anywhere else, but there's something strange about it.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
It's rocket propellant. Damn. Fine. A slug logo.
Find anything, Bob?
Maybe from the dock to a distillation system.
Yeah, I figured those wasp ketos didn't escape by accident.
Whoever released the wasp speedos was a slug employee.
Or maybe they were close to somebody who was a slug employee.
Possibly. Alright. Anywho. Let's go to the front entrance. Alright. Let's go report my findings. Shooter.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
Wasp-ketos, though. And more than a few lives lost. That doesn't bother you?
The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards.
Sure
Something
they do.
about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
The plot thickens, Administrator.
You have my attention.
Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
All I know is that she recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Someone stole data from one of your terminals in research and development.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
Someone was trying to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail.
Well, I'm still gonna follow it.
This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games.
Well, I have.
Did you discover anything else?
No, that's it.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies.
That sounds painful.
This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Okay.
I don't think he can see us, Captain. On account of that huge mask heading off his vision.
What the f...
Wanna maybe...
Oh, sweet gibbering law! Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you.
Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. I'll give you 2 reasons. First, I am a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Enterprise. And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor.
Uh-huh. What kind of job?
I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie.
Oh,
the
him, huh?
Holmeister, the
I've heard of him.
I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
You're out of luck. I found it already. It's pretty incriminating.
You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law,
He
Birdie's
doesn't know
gonna
I'm not telling
slaughter
him the
me
truth.
like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
Okay. Tell me what you know, or they'll have to rinse your remains out of that mascot outfit.
What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Nothing down here. Alright. Fine, let's head down to the pilot house then. Lobby.
To the lobby.
Keep Felix on. Let's do Pavati. Joy. Where's that? Oh, over there. Okay. I'll even be.
Here they come!
Ah, of course.
I'll show
Good job.
Something's bumming me out! I don't want to be your friend!
Well, now you're dead. Everyone died. Let me see. Yeah, a lot of options. I'm sure I'll likely do all of them as I continue on. Interesting.
Citizens don't belong in Byzantium.
Hope I didn't get blood on my clothes. Ugh, blood all over my uniform.
Indeed.
Yeah, imagine,
And
huh?
that looks just like my old one.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Let me look at your armor real quick. You can have that. 37. Yeah, take that.
What a fortunate find, eh?
Actually, you know what? Yeah. You can have that. Alright.
sure he's not in the museum?
Let's check in here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I see. Oh.
Timeline discrepancy
Oh, what
detected
they
nearby.
won't affect them too much. Just gonna. Okay. Anyway, timeline discrepancy, huh?
This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
I concentration of ethanol. Someone's brewing moonshine with antiseptics.
Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Perez spaceport.
Perez, huh? That is intriguing. Okay, let's see, what perk should I have? Yeah, why not? Let's get that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical
no, this is
life.
the guy I threatened. Puncture wound to his collarbone. I'm having trouble finding an X-pin.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death?
Not a conventional weapon.
Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2.
Yeah, that's not it.
The Needler.
The Needler?
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
Do you think he misses output?
This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
I'll just take it. Yeah. Well, it's not that good. Oh well. I'm still taking it.
Nice.
Okay. Spaceport, huh?
Inspector, good to see you.
What's
Let me
up?
just grant you access and... Welcome to the Perez spaceport.
Alright. Let's head up there. In we go. Let's see what's inside this spaceport.
I don't like them.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you! And by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
What's Sluglight? You think he means slug or sublight? You think he knows?
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
I love when the people threaten me. No, I'm acting in self-defense.
Everyone all right?
See? I defended myself. Spectre looking into murder. Stock territories off limits. 40,000 bits. All the enhancing chemicals you could ever want.
Reminds me of a rose. Just a bit. This port seems real busy.
I wonder if they're trying to compete with the Groundbreaker.
What do you want?
Boss, it's Birdie Holcomb.
It's
Black Hole Birdie. The Holmeister? The Hack Attack.
Shh, not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
I'm an inspector, and a damn good one too.
That makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
You mean incognito?
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever.
I could tell.
Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Oh, come on, Birdie. You're plenty sharp. Anybody who says otherwise is a Cleo Darlings fan.
What I care about is this man's alibi.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me.
Yeah, that's what I told you.
Probably want to ask
the
me
inspector.
some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer.
Yeah.
So, how do I help?
What were you doing the night Helen died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Oh, drunk.
Preserved? Oh, right. Yeah, he was drunk.
Yeah.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
I am deeply disappointed I didn't get to see all
We
this.
ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think
Reserve?
somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow.
A cow?
There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
You stole a cow? What'd you steal a cow for?
No, we were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right?
A weather station?
She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
And did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
You sure this guy couldn't ID you?
Real sure. It was dark as night gets. Plus, I've got small veins.
I could see that.
Anyway, I didn't much feel like trying to explain why I was out there, or why I was drunk, and holding someone else's data pad, and also maybe crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Did anyone else see you that night? Think hard. Anyone? Anywhere else?
Yeah, I mean, no. Nope.
Damn.
No one else.
Come on. Who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Not having a witness puts you in much bigger trouble.
Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Alright. I'll follow up.
That sounds like a good idea. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
At least so much. Let's see the data pad.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
I'm sorry about Helen, Brody.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
I'll take a look at it.
Okay. And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
It's better if you're not involved.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
No. You go. Let's go confirm an alibi.
Bye.
Occupied, huh?
Hey, pal. Over here. Hey there. You're looking to
Oh,
unwind,
you're looking
friend?
a little blue.
Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer.
Better than beer?
Oh, plain. I know. But I wouldn't lie to you, friend.
No way.
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like.
Alternate stuff.
I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the anti-Cleo's. Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to
mean, that's a
believe.
given. I've noticed.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal.
I've got some questions about Birdie.
Wait. You ain't a
If I plan to arrest her, you'd be in
Can't
jail
argue
by now.
with that logic. Yeah, I know, Birdie.
Was Birdie with you the night Halcyon Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way.
He didn't tell me
I'd
this.
never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
You taught him some breathing
Yeah,
techniques?
that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
How do you know him?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me.
I see. What for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Then he's
I
throwing playing
see.
tossball for a living.
What do you mean tossball does
Come
things to
on.
the head?
Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin, I worry about him.
Alright, that's it. That's interesting, though. Alright, before I do that... No, upstairs. How do I get upstairs?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where?
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky B.
B. What's she trying to spell the name of the
This
killer?
hypothesis is plausible.
Like anything,
Now
though.
calculating likelihood of Halcyon Helen use low to moderate likelihood.
Yeah, I should've known. Isn't Black Hole Birdie
I was
staying
wondering
here?
about that. Before we arrived, I heard something on the aether waves about Black Hole Birdie taken up at the Grand Colonial.
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb.
Anything else you should know
Accessing
about?
guest, the Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Make a note
This
of that.
evidence has been recorded for later.
Thanks. There's something over here.
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
How does Slug caught that?
Searching Slug work logs. Slug is likely not fixed.
Is this
Most
normal?
corporations, Slug already unlike most corporations in
Wait, back!
performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out some time ago. Chance of explosive combustion without gaslight,
Stove doesn't work.
0.01%.
Interesting. Yeah. Service, huh? Okay. Anyway, I need to get upstairs. A woolly cow.
Timeline discrepancy detected near. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
A laxative? Someone's trying to pull tricks. That's my job. Oh wait, actually, I could just go into the other end.
What the? I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Okay. Autopsy report, huh? Plasma damage to upper vertebrae, occipital bone and cerebellum. Instantaneous and painless. Wait, her death was instant. So who wrote that B then?
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay? Inspector.
Yeah, what's your report?
You know, that is a remarkably brazen invasion. Would you humor me? I really was...
Alright, go ahead.
Much appreciated, Inspector. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know...
Someone was trying to poison Helen.
Almost certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion.
It wasn't just the
A
hotel
thought
food?
occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no.
Okay. Anyway, you called her Ruth Bellamy, not
Oh,
Halcyon
how
Helen.
curious. I do believe you're right. I wonder if this has something to do with the autopsy process. She was Halcyon Helen up until the moment I brought her to the operating table. But as soon as I cut her open, I stopped thinking of her as Halcyon Helen. It's almost as if she stopped being an icon and became a human being.
As she is. That makes sense.
I had a feeling you'd understand.
Well, you have patient
Yes,
logs too.
you've made your habit of I do keep logs of every patient I treat. Despite appearances, I'm not merely a coroner.
Wow, the greatest doctor. You seem pretty happy.
I'm very pleased with my work. What I'm about to tell... That's what I like to hear. I'd much rather work for Slug than Rizzo's. Rizzo's makes a great show about the happiness of its workers, but I think it's all rather artificial. I'm paid well. I work hard. I'm given respect and a reasonable...
Bear that in mind.
Will there be...
No, that's it. Okay. Alright, so I need to get down to the VIP floor.
The Grand Colonial Front. How may I...
I need access to the VIP
I'd love
guest
to,
floor.
Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
The only guest who'd have a problem with me being up there would be the murderer.
That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice.
Yeah.
That has a nice ring to it.
You do that.
Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Oh, sweet. Anyway. Take me to the VIP guest floor.
Black Hole Birdie.
New room? I wonder why.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout.
What?
Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain.
Oh, an actor.
Don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism
I thought you were
as the system's
vocalist
reigning
singer.
ideology.
Vocalist teacher. You'll never take over Halcyon, you
How
fiend.
does the scenery taste? Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID.
No, I'm not.
Mean you're not Owen's understudy. That man can't even be relied upon to find his own replacement. Oh, no, this is curious indeed.
I'm here to investigate the murder of Halcyon Helen. I'd like to ask a few questions.
You're here to investigate me? Oh, I assure you, I'm nothing special. Just an That was a quote from The Retiree's Revenge, in which I played an ex-thief turned decrepit old man. But, of course, I'm certain you already recognized it. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps some...
You could sign my weapon if you want.
I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. By the by, how did you get in here? Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's me, Inspector. Hello.
Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you.
Because I told you.
Understand?
I literally just told you I was the inspector.
To comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me. Back when I starred in The Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? We've
chap was trying to
almost
poison
non-stop
you.
about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
Can you think of anyone other than the chef who would want to harm you?
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
So you treat them like shit. Okay. Why didn't you go to the clinic for your stomach pains?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress.
That's good.
Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
That's a good headline. Anyway, Helen was also poisoned.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only
I
thank
highly
my
doubt that.
ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
I mean, they probably targeted him for his purple eyeliner, but sure. But anyway, yeah. Helen wasn't killed by the poison.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
Anyway, that's all I need to know.
Very well.
I'd like to ask you about the murder.
Certainly. But how was it that Bellamy met her end?
Painfully.
How awful. Whoever did this must have been quite heartless.
Did you know Helen well?
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids.
Why did you keep starring alongside her?
I'm not too proud to admit it. I couldn't get work on my own. Whether or not I wanted to
I'm so proud of you
accept
for admitting that.
Bellamy had captured the eye of the colony. People kept talking about the charisma we had on screen, but I felt more chemistry with certain teacup canids than with her. As you may have been able to conclude, I wasn't terribly enamored with Bellamy, but that doesn't mean I'd kill her.
He does have a motive, though. But anyway, what were you up to at the time of the murder?
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
What character? Got anyone who can corroborate
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
that? Anyway, you were meditating.
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh.
There's that name
I
again.
had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much.
How long have you worked with said prophet?
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it, a few weeks.
Oh, okay.
I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should.
Okay. Speaking theoretically, of course, how would you have killed the victim?
Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
Fine, whatever.
I suppose that is enough.
I've done a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Have you now?
I found a bottle of tainted liquor.
That, yes. Yes. I distinctly recall ordering an alcoholic beverage with my meal. This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning to the phrase rotgut. Management shall receive the complaint to end all complaints.
I bet they will. I've got my eye on you.
I'm quite.
Anyway, that's all I need to know. Let's go talk to the chef. Lobby. There we go. Anyway.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
Oh, your foods are that good, huh? Anyway, what about purple berry glazed cannon flaked steaks?
Weren't you listening? We're reserved.
Anyway, just give me some woolly cheese curds, fried nanas, and I'll stop asking.
Is this some kind of a joke?
Not even braised sissy ribs on a bed of
No, we don't.
Got any ketchup?
Here.
Anyway,
Crime
don't you
or
care
no
about the
crime,
murder?
I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings.
Anyway, I'm here to investigate the murder.
You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
Did you prepare all of Helen's meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest.
You sure no one else was involved? If Helen was poisoned and no one else touched her meal, you poisoned her, right?
Oh my lord, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
Why were you so evasive about leaving Helen's food unattended?
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
If you tell me the truth, I might be inclined to believe the rest of what you say.
Well, I suppose that's as good a point as any I've
100,
heard.
goddamn.
I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
So, what might I be able to find about
Yes,
Owens?
but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular. Let's not talk about the incident. It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make...
A reserve, huh? What's Spencer Woolrich doing around the
Mr.
kitchen?
Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person.
I noticed.
While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for one, if you wish to speak with him...
I don't know, I talked to him already.
I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Thank you for...
So, decisions. Spaceport. I'll go find the bellhop first. All right.
Raptidons on the hotel grounds. Somehow that don't surprise me.
That's very odd. And I should know odd.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, he's dead. Okay. So now let me go. I gotta take care of them hostiles. A hunting rifle. Yeah, that's weak. Alright. Now let's head to the spaceport. Here we go.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The bureaucratic
That's good. It's not close.
processes are currently suspended. Please speak.
I need to acquire the Grand Canonia kitchen
All
security footage.
requests for security.
Let me examine the processing unit.
Bit processing unit delivering for if you would like a wine. Error. Unit. While potential all results
I see.
Unit does not have.
Ah, okay.
How may. Checking logs. Limitation 1. Do not limitation 2.
Snot-nosed guest. Alright.
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrap Heap. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different.
Alright.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keene has decreed that this unit will remain here,
I see.
questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit.
You know what? My permit was fake after all. Let me out of here.
More specimens. Oh, hold on. Let me just... Okay.
This is Silvio Tran, setting a new record for the Grand Colonial Bellhop's Laundry Cart League. If you're listening to this, you're listening to history.
I
and
am?
Daltrey, as we agreed, when I win, you're scraping terrorist shit off the windows for the rest of your contract. And you can stow the fear of heights routine because there's no way you're weaseling out of that, pal. Here goes. That's... Move the box! No, not... No!
Oh, I can see how they died. Sucks for him, I guess. Big place. The Wilderness Exploration Reserve.
I don't think we ever respected a gate in this colony.
No, we don't. Legal hunting supplies.
Excuse me, Gunther. I need to ask you something.
Who in the hell is Gunter?
Oh, that works. Impressive, isn't it?
Heads up, boss!
There we go. That takes care of these Raptidons. Alright. So yeah, let's check in here. Abandoned Rizzo's bunker.
So these hullheads sit around in circles and try to invite profit into their life? I hope they get eaten by rats.
Ouch.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. Where? What's the discrepancy? I don't see it.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here we go.
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Ears? How would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Can you analyze the chemical these herbs are treated with?
Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Difficult to chew, but the flavor is less bitter than you would expect it. It's woodsy, like tripicale, with seamed aftertaste. Actually slightly better than the average can of salt tuna. Those are most boots.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
I see. Make a note of it.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother.
I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the
Yes, you
Special
should.
Inspector's arrival?
Oh, you know I'm the inspector. Alright. I'm looking into the murder of Helen.
Certainly, certainly. But first, I'd love to interest you in one of...
I've got a murder to look into,
Yes.
unfortunately.
I understand the pressure of one's employment.
Not like I'd be
all
interested
too
to begin
well.
with, but still.
We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, brother. Please, take your time.
Maybe I will.
I'm delighted to extend my desire.
It's okay, so please answer truthfully.
I'm surprised. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I'm most certain. What would you care
Never
to
mind.
know?
You didn't get along,
I
I hear.
wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Where were you at the time of Helen's murder?
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest.
Oh, can they now?
In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
I suppose. Let's ask about
I
something
hope
else.
you now realize that I had nothing.
You've got some interesting
I'm
herbs here.
pleased that you noticed. Excellent. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
They seem toxic. Toxic enough to potentially kill somebody.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
Yeah, that's it. Let's investigate this alibi. You there.
Hello, welcome to the... Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
Interesting color combination on the hair. Do you know the Prophet well?
Of course. I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon.
Oh, good for you.
Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
Sure it will. You sound a little less than enthused.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now.
A cramp?
I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
Yeah, have fun with that. What can you tell me about this
If
place?
you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your
humorous.
Malay.
Okay.
Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat
sauna,
them
huh?
out. And remember...
I see. Anyway, I have a few
Oh
questions.
my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
What? Well, anyway, the Prophet had some kind of food of Helen, right?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Spencer Woolrich, wasn't it?
Oh, you must have misheard me. I said high profile, not had profile. Mr. Woolrich comes by much too often to be worth mentioning.
Have you noticed any unusual behavior?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time.
Or you.
Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
Sure she will. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, that's all I need to know.
Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
Oh?
I noticed the Prophet dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange.
That's interesting.
Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
I'll look into it. So, something human-shaped, huh? That's not at all suspicious.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Semi-recent set of tracks in the dirt stands out from the dead leaves and those made by passing creatures.
Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp.
Got any idea who made them?
Checking database of shoe sizes and height-weight ratios. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Yeah.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy
a body shape.
Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
No evidence of the body being torn apart.
Agreed. Likely theory. Individual injured was unconscious, not dead, and walked away after awakening.
Strange. I'm gonna get answers.
Well, I'm delighted.
You said you had no further
Yes,
interaction
that's
with Helen
correct.
before her death.
She made it clear.
I saw the message from Helen on U-Terminal about attending the session.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things.
It
Whatever
does.
the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up.
You dumped something in the wilderness.
Oh, really?
There was nothing there, but by its proportions, I'd say a body.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen by mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
Did you shoot the body at any time?
Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head.
Oh yeah, that's fun. But anyway, you didn't dump the body at the Grand Colonial.
Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat. Besides, the hotel is ridiculously far. I couldn't have made it all.
You're sure Helen was dead?
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness.
I don't think you killed anybody.
What? Is this some kind...
If Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have awakened and walked away.
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense.
You was killed there.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets.
I really don't care about your productivity. The only thing you've done is be completely negligent.
No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen and is going to use that information to blackmail me.
The fuck?
You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable.
I don't know. I'm not sure I'm getting paid enough to do my job.
Fine. It doesn't matter. Take your money.
What an odd woman. Well, anyway, let's go talk to Spencer. Well, I have to get out of here first. Let me go to the front entrance, because I need to talk to Spencer before I give all my information.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchard.
Guest room. Oh, good thing you still left it open.
I could not have waited another... Ask me anything.
I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Have you now?
What was the wonderful predatory biogland?
That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's... an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's
Tampering?
ostometer.
No. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
You wouldn't be hungry if you took it.
Oh, well, there's... maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
Oh, this should be good.
Just listen to me, please. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then, it would be an extended, arduous process.
You really seem like a toxicologist.
No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my
What would you want me to say instead?
Tell him, I promise I shall make up for my actions.
I'll keep you in suspense.
My law, if you aren't a sadist. If I have a coronary before you make your decision, I will do my utmost.
Sure you will.
You hold my fate in your hands, Inspector.
What floor?
Penthouse.
Inspector.
I managed to track down
I'm
Black
pleased
Bodie.
to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
He did do some reckless things.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, so you know about the cow. That's good.
Yes, I know about the woolly cow. Constable Keene had Bertie's teammates arrested for unauthorized inebriation of livestock.
I'm surprised they could get a
Bertie
cow drunk.
himself was nowhere to be found during the incident. Ironic. Be plain with me.
I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue.
He agreed to say the
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him If you're through investigating Bertie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric, but he's comfortable.
I completed my investigation into Helen's poisoning. It was none other than Owens.
Bellhop Owens, recently deceased, at least according to my latest report. I wonder what compelled Owens to poison Helen. Professional jealousy, gross incompetence. I suppose we'll never know. In any case, I have a lot of paperwork ahead of me. I'll need to give Mr. Owens a posthumous reprimand. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder.
I finished my investigation.
Ms. Leyva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leyva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
She's clearly in over her head.
Really? What makes you say that?
She thinks her enemies are trying to blackmail her.
You're saying she was paranoid. Interesting. I'll have to make a note of her psychological state in my report. Does the Prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
I doubt she did it.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
I'll be back. 2 whole levels, alright. Let's do That. Okay, new perk. Let's see. More XP. That would be nice. Okay, what next? Let's go talk to Cedric.
Does Sublight Underground run this place? Looks
You
a
got
lot
an appointment?
cleaner than the Groundbreaker.
You're not allowed up.
Well
with
now,
no appointment.
this is I'm torn. I despise rudeness toward Eileen, who is entirely invaluable to Slug, and yet I do enjoy this bold, dare I say brash, approach you're taking. Now then, here for my alibi, I assume?
I am.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where would I find Elliot
An
Nasser?
excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
Then how am I supposed to trust you, anything you say?
It's as I said. You shouldn't. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
So Helen's death is a net loss for Slug.
I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Anything I should look
You
into?
may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
How is any of this not unrelated to Helen's death?
That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
Yes, I can't guarantee that the theft isn't related to the
I
murder.
certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me.
Just no unspeakable mangling in front of me,
I
please.
would never. Company secrets and all that.
Oh, good.
You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
I'll get on that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed. The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
But obviously.
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Okay.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted.
Oh, okay.
Timeline is this copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
The receiver must be somewhere nearby.
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Okay, okay. I'm coming for
Ominous
you.
threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
Oh, good. How long has this been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is
Dust, huh?
98.3% of the dust particles.
Most of the dust is invisible to the human eye, then this device couldn't have been here long.
That is highly likely.
Okay.
What's that you found? No, wait. Don't tell me. Let's save it for the big review once you've solved the case.
Let's see, let's go talk to this foreman.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector.
That's right.
Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in. Feel free to have a look around, sir.
Hey, you think they keep any spare parts down here? Just wondering.
Who knows? Anyway, let's go talk to the foreman.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
What, have you never shot someone?
Well, yeah, but they weren't suspects. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
Who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse.
That is
Best I
odd.
can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard.
The shipping
As for
yard?
who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Automechs, huh? Maybe there's a problem with
Could
the mechs.
be. Those things'll break if you so much as look at them funny. That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the hull head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah, especially when he kept shouting, "Dead people can't hear anything," at me. On the bright side, I'm sure the dead won't mind if you decide to check those loading automechs out yourself.
Well, maybe I will.
Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
What's Steven
That's
doing?
the weird part. There's no pattern, far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
I know, huh? They're not fencing the stolen goods.
Probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
Maybe on purpose desperately low on ink.
I wish they hadn't stolen the blue pens. We can never keep enough of those in stock.
Anyway, that's all I need to know.
Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Oh. Oh, refreshingly well prepared.
I wish you were being sarcastic.
Soda. I see. I don't know what I see, but it's certainly something. Did I register this already? Oh, okay. Now I did. Wrong door. Anyway, let's go look for this receiver.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
You. Who put it
Due
there?
to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
Well, shit. How long has this been on the
Based
ground?
on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
A week? Well, I'll take that then. Let's go talk to these.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Define standard defensive
For Type
procedure.
K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
What's in the
There is
trigger?
a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed. Slug
Anything unusual?
automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Interesting.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you?
Alrighty, do you think you could disable the failsafe?
You got it, Cap.
Failsafe successfully disabled.
Well, that was
Kill
easy.
mode deactivated.
Good on her. Let's see.
Ejecting data log 17C.
Game random cargo every 1 to 4 days. What was in shipment 6875?
Apologies. This unit does not have unit enter.
Yeah, anyway, let's go talk to Cedric.
Glad my box hauling days are over.
Inspector, do
I've solved your cargo skimming
Ooh,
issue.
I love this part.
You've got a serious security problem.
What makes...
Someone bypassed the loading back security system. We wired them to skim random goods.
Damn. You're good.
Damn right.
Hacking the Automex. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
Was random except for a single shipment.
So, our culprit had something specific they wished to acquire and used the random theft as a smokescreen. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
Yeah, let's dramatically
You've
slam
quite
it.
a flair for the dramatic, Inspector. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Sure was.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
She died before she could deactivate the mech she hacked.
That, or she never intended it to stop. Impossible to know now. Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
You helped her make money for Slug, you mean?
As though Helen herself didn't profit from her work. Please, this is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly.
I can see that.
Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead. And that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
Dangerous talk for a man under investigation for Helen's murder.
Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
I suppose not.
Again, I appreciate your assistance with this matter, and with the larger mystery at hand. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Yeah, have fun with that. Okay. Back to my penthouse.
Inspector?
Yeah, he definitely didn't kill. Definitely didn't kill Helen.
Closely, I trust.
He's got an alibi.
Of course he's got an alibi. With that in mind, do you think...
He was torturing a guy at the time of Helen's death. I couldn't see past that
Fair
alibi.
enough, Inspector. I won't try to influence your... Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive.
Wait, Keene died?
The universe is a just place.
I think I know who killed him.
I've been waiting for this. Tell me and...
You did.
I beg your pardon. You think I killed Halcyon Helen?
I've interviewed everyone else. You're the most likely culprit.
I knew hiring you was a mistake. I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary.
You sound pretty defensive. Got something to
I'm
hide?
defensive, Inspector, because I'm under attack. I am assaulted by your perfidious and baseless accusations. You're convinced I murdered Halcyon Helen. Fine. Show me some evidence.
My instincts haven't led me wrong
If you
before.
have no proof, then you have no case. and I have no further use for you. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
Oh. I thought you said my services were no longer required.
Forget what I said. I'm renewing your contract as of this moment. Damn it. Someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
Should we help him out, or...
Whoever the real killer is. I got a feeling they're going after Mr. Ludovico. We need to catch up to him. Fast.
I guess, if we have to. Getting kind of tired of kicking my heels up in the penthouse all day.
All right. I got nothing going on.
We should definitely go. As for helping him, maybe we take the wait-and-see approach?
I like
From
that.
the depths of Terra 2 to the heights of Eridanos, there's no mess that your SAM unit can't unstick, unclog, or unsully.
Yeah,
Think
Sam.
of this as an opportunity to teach Mr. Ludovico the importance of compassion.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Yeah, he could definitely learn a thing or two about being compassionate. Like me. Oh yeah, let's see here. Nah. Let me see. What can I do? Let's do better range. For Felix. More health. For Nyoka. More health. For Parvati. For Max. More damage. And for Sam. More health.
What?
Exit. I think I need to exit. Anyway, for right now... let's do that. What is this security breach? Oh, I haven't been there yet. Okay. Bridge. Put a downward bridge. Yeah, I think the administrator killed Helen. Let's see. I don't think Bodhi could do it. He's not a killer. Prophet is a little crazy. Sterling's weird. But he doesn't... I don't think he actually... He's not the kind of guy who would just go out of his way to kill someone. And then, the other... Shit, I forgot his name. Let me see. Cedric, yeah. Cedric didn't gain a motive until after I told him what Helen was doing. And he also was busy doing something else, so...
Giving me the shuffles, trying to didn't even get our hands dirty.
Well, now you're dead. Actually, let me see. Weapons. Give you a stronger machine gun. Why not? Actually, how strong? No, my weapons are so stronger. Alright.
This place is already making my eyes hurt.
Too much color, I know. It's quiet. You're dead.
Welcome, valued patron, to our splendiferous
Harvesting. Brewing.
Rizzo is committed to bringing joy and happiness to our colony. Feel free to browse the various displays in front of you to learn about our humble facility and the wonderful... Ah, I see. Now that you've seen behind the scenes, I bet you're pretty thirsty. Well, not to worry.
Yeah, sure, I'm a little thirsty. Let me just...
Your palate. Please note that tour guests are limited to a maximum of 3 different Rizzo's flavor samples. All beverages
Sure, but I'm not a tour guest.
on the premises.
Let me know if you don't want your sample. Can't let it go to waste.
Well, maybe I do. Let me just, Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright. Alright, just sold my stuff. Now, how am I gonna get over there? There's got to be a way. Can't jump down. What do I get down? There's got to be an opening around here. If only I had a higher hacking stat. Let's check another entrance. That explains it.
We got a fight on our hands. Don't mess with us.
Let me see. I could. No, that stuff is weaker on her. Maybe for 37, 56. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. What does this lead? What the hell?
It's you.
You're Halcyon Helen.
I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders?
You know, I saw this coming a mile
Coming
away.
from anyone else, I know
Totally.
you scoffed.
Absolutely.
I can believe you saw through my charade, Inspector. You're
Yes, I
Maverick
absolutely did.
Johnston's latest star, after all. Johnston
I
may
totally
be a tedious hack,
did expect
but
that you would still be
he has
alive
a nice
somehow.
talent. I've heard about you and your ship, Hawthorne. You're one of the few competent people left in this colony. That makes us two of a kind.
So, a corpse in the ballroom. I'm guessing she's a body double.
She was much more to me than a body double. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
Oh, twin.
The only thing worse than being an only child has gotta be having a perfect sibling. Can you imagine the parents?
Two people inhabiting the same life. Existentially challenging, philosophically speaking. My condolences. Must feel like you literally lost part of yourself.
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico.
Quentin.
So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
I'm sorry about Belinda.
So am I. I'm sorry I wasn't there for her. I'm sorry I couldn't protect her. Killing the administrator won't bring her back, but it'll feel good.
I have no regrets. I did exactly what I had to do. I'd do it again. If it means defending Halcyon's future, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites.
Oh, that's what
These
Spectrum
creatures
Brown
are
is.
symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host.
Symbiotes?
A bliss so pure, so profound.
Yeah,
as
okay.
to render
That's
the
how I know
most
this guy's evil.
exquisite
This guy did it.
recreational substance obsolete.
It's symbiote.
Oh, don't you
This guy clearly doesn't
see,
watch Venom.
Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
And then rake an entirety profit for yourself.
You think I'm after the money? You're wrong. The only thing I want, the only thing I've ever wanted, is to bring joy to Halcyon. True, lasting joy. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent.
So that was you in the labs then.
Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advancement. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder? I call it disarming my enemy.
Well, I know you killed the Rangers
The
mascot.
mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes.
I found it rummaging through your things.
That doesn't surprise me at all. He was on Ludovico's side, just like the others. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them.
She was on your side.
She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
I've heard enough.
You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
Yeah, Ludovico's out of his
A far
mind.
better choice than Ludovico, though Ms. Bellamy does seem a bit obsessed. But then again, some of us may have had a few issues with that ourselves.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Oh, we will.
He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay close.
Let's move. Ooh. Let's see here. Yeah, fastest sprint. Okay. Gimme. See it. Alright. Let me get my supplies in. Perfect. Let's go.
Head through that door. There's another way out.
I'll keep it down.
There we go. Oh. There we go.
Looks like you sealed the door. Try throwing that switch down there. That should get us through.
This switch, huh?
Nice work. We're close to the exit. We made it. Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out.
So, what's the plan?
This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many they've infected. Most of them won't even know they're carrying a parasite inside of them. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Boundless energy, insufferable joy, an almost saccharine attitude of optimism. Then just like that, parasites bursting out of their bodies, fat and wriggling with vital energy.
There must be some kind of pesticide banging into humans, lethal to parasites.
You're a step ahead of me, Inspector. An airborne pesticide of some kind. I think you may be onto something. Let's meet back at your penthouse. We'll ready our next move.
Wait, I have questions.
Not here. In private. See you soon.
Fine. Let's head to my penthouse then. Let me see here. Alright.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
I'm sorry, this must be difficult for
I
you.
appreciate the sympathy, Inspector. Thank you. I'll appreciate your help even more.
Oh, you'll get
We
it.
shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not going to sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, he'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
Oh. So your immune system could destroy the parasites before the larva stage.
Precisely. I see we're in your wheelhouse, Inspector. Or do you prefer Doctor? We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Perez spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I were you.
And I should be able to synthesize an effective anti-parasitic.
You're a scientist and an inspector? You really
I'm
are
a jack
full
of all
surprises.
trades. I know.
I borrowed a
Shocking.
centrifuge from the research lab. Use the ingredients to synthesize an anti-parasitic.
Easy enough.
I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites.
Cedric's gonna want a piece of Ludovico.
I like the way you think, Inspector. We could use another ally. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico.
But he
we
also
could
doesn't
use
like
him
you.
on our side. Best of luck, Inspector.
But I wanted to ask you about
I'm
Belinda.
not accustomed to talking about Belinda, but I'm also... Belinda and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend.
Nobody else knew you had a twin sister?
Parents, naturally. An agent, a couple of directors. None of them had any reason to reveal the truth. To them, Helen was a brand. Revealing our secret meant damaging that brand. Damaging that brand meant losing money. Nobody in this colony wants to lose money. Belinda and I saw Helen as an act of theatric sleight of hand. We enjoyed the deception, the challenge. We wanted to see how far we could go.
Yeah, you went pretty far, actually.
And if I hadn't underestimated Ludovico, you and I probably wouldn't be talking about Belinda in the past tense. We wouldn't be talking about her at all. It should have been me in that ballroom. Belinda died because I was careless. Never mind that.
So, keep it hidden.
Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen. And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role, and she was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier...
Yeah. An easier life in Byzantium.
Do you really expect me to apologize for my success? Because let me tell you something. If you ask a Byzantine to show compassion for the working class, you are asking to be lied to. Besides, Belinda and I spent our lives giving the workers of Halcyon hours of entertainment to help them escape the...
I don't care.
I'm perfectly So is there...
So, you still killed innocent people,
yes,
though.
Inspector. Leora Blossom and Maria Keene were on Ludovico's side. They chose to stand between me and my sister. I had to cross them off.
So, you're forgetting the mascot once again?
He was clearly a spy for Ludovico. He was never far from Belinda or from me. We could hardly take a step outside our hotel without spotting that giant red... It's like he was stalking us, watching our every...
Sounds like a fan, not a spy.
That doesn't make any sense. If he was a fan, why did...
He was working for Birdie, you know.
He was working for Birdie. Birdie Holcomb. I may have made an accidental, inadvertent, tiny miscalculation.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I'll find his closest living relative and send them...
Oh yeah, Birdie was carrying this.
Yes, this is mine. I'd kept notes on everything I suspected. Words and phrases that had a special meaning to us. Only 2 people...
You should take it.
That's...
So what happened on the night of the murder?
You don't know how many times I relived this moment in my mind. Ludovico decided to eliminate me. He programmed Burbage 3001 to fire on his command and disabled the... I'm sure he thought it was my skull he caved in with a bottle of Spectrum Brown. Burbage covered his blow with the plasma shot, and then Ludovico...
Then he decided to... Then he hired me to pin the murder on someone else.
I don't think he expected you to be so competent. I went after Leora Blossom,
I am very
and you were just
confident.
1 step behind me. You were always hot on my heels.
You would have lost.
I like your...
So what's the whole story?
It's a long...
Then you best get
It was
started.
supposed to be just another marketing job. Rizzo's wanted Halcyon Helen to be the face of Spectrum Brown. Some hideous concoction served with a dead parasite. All we had to do was spend a few weeks on Eridanos. Shake some hands, sign a few autographs, drink a bottle of Spectrum Brown in front of a camera, and try to smile. Belinda didn't want to go. But I wanted a change of scenery. In any case, we couldn't possibly say no.
So why didn't Belinda want to go?
Belinda always hated endorsement deals. They felt cheap to her, inauthentic.
Ah, she didn't like sponsors.
She always believed her first priority was to our fans, and not the company that bought us out.
What made her change her mind?
Nothing. She took the job when I did. Belinda was an idealist, and her ideals died with her. Belinda and I arrived on Eridanos and played our usual game of trading places. We were practically flawless. Even Ludovico didn't know about us. Belinda was unhappy for the first few days, but then she met Bertie Holcomb. Bertie treated her like a human being and not just an Aetherwave icon.
Nah, that's nice.
They were just about perfect.
Except for his temper problem.
Bertie has a dreadful temper. I was worried about Belinda for a while, but she told me he'd never lay a finger on her, and I took her at her word. Bertie wasn't the person I should have kept an eye on. It was Ludovico. I had a feeling Ludovico was hiding something. Belinda stayed busy socializing with the celebrities around the complex. That gave me some time to do a little...
So you left me on my first clue then.
The Purpleberry Orchards was the heart of Ludovico's operations. I knew I'd find some answers in the R&D lab. It would have sold out in a month. This colony loves novelty. They'll eat up any new product we toss their way. A new cereal, a new Spectrum flavor. Ludovico knows that. From Emerald Vale to Byzantium, a parasite in every brain and a grin on every face. Every last one of us trapped behind a mask of joy. That's what Ludovico wants.
And we can't have that now, can we? So he thought you'd expose his plans.
I was careless.
I could just say a little late to realize that. Don't blame yourself.
I wish it were that easy. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Nah, that's it. Anyway, time to get to work.
What floor?
Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Ah. To this... Oh yeah, that's right, I still need to... Okay, let's see. Spread... You know what, yeah. Let's go to the spaceport first.
Here they come.
I can't hear you laughing.
Uh-oh.
That's the last of them.
What could that be? I just wanted to make you smile.
Law, how'd you get in here alive?
There you are, Cedric.
Inspector, I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less regardless.
Ludovico's behind everything.
Oh, my. You mean Lou was up to no good this whole time?
Lou, I could've just called him that, damn. I thought he was just an asshole. Turns out he's an evil asshole.
To be so uncynical. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector?
He wants to infect the entire colony with
When
slugs.
you put it like that, I would be heartless to say no. You can expect slug support. I'll arrange
that
for
was
my
easy.
agents to meet you at the distillation station.
Tell them to bring the best weapons and any personal issues they like to work out through violence.
I'll do that. I think one of our checkpoint guards is going through a divorce.
Oh, that'll be spicy.
As thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for... I imagine you have a...
I'm going to disperse the anti-parasitic.
Are you really? Inspector, you are a marvel. I'll admit, I'm awfully fond of my agents. To see them... Thank you.
Anyway, that's it. You don't need to know anything else.
Hey,
I need essence to
You
spread.
need... what?
It's for an anti-parasitic I'm
No
working on.
kidding. I should have known. That must be what's on my desk. We just got it in. Couldn't find it on it. You're welcome to it.
Yeah, stay safe.
You too.
Rats are the #1 spreader of Viles disease.
Perfect.
And as such are some of the most reviled precautions.
Oh shit. Alright. No, I have to exit first. Damn, this seriously appears I just accidentally stole a vial. Yeah, it's no biggie. Anyway. Way over here. I need to get up there. No, that's down. Oh, you're still here. I wonder if I could tell her. It's not. I need to go. That's the exit. I need to go up.
Incoming! Smile, damn you!
Oh yeah, that's fun! Them, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
What's in here? Yes. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Done and done. Alright, I got what I came for. Let's get out of here. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go get this anti-parasitic made. It'll be quite a sight, I'm sure. Now, where do I go? My penthouse, I suppose. Okay. proprietary technology. Alright. Let's go disperse the cure. To the pilot house.
Huh? Thought I saw something.
Here we go. Alright.
Greeting protocols suspect. Phaeton is standing by.
Disperse this instead.
Affirmative. Disperse. Incoming message from Rizzo's distillation station.
What have you done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiotes. I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
End of trans.
I could stop him. No, I haven't been there yet. Alright then. Let's finish this. I'm gonna lock you up. I'll kill you. Whatever happens first. Let me see here. Let's go. Yeah, now I'm ready to take you down.
I say, this pocket watch.
Here we go.
What could that have been now?
Something's proud of me. Something's bumming me out.
Everyone all right?
Here we go. Okay. Let's go.
Spectrum Vodka is an excellent disinfecting agent, except for Spectrum Brow.
Workbench.
This facility is in mean and ready to kill germs.
Wanted to make you smile. This reach never felt so damn good.
Resistant to cleaning effort.
Okay. Not yet.
This filtration system is infested with bacterium and parasites. Consuming the liquid from these vats could be hazardous to your well-being.
Could be now.
Big mistake. Who's laughing now? I want to make me smile. I just want to be your friend. Real funny. Get it out! Get it out!
Strong tools for the job.
A key card. I think that's what that was. Okay. Just you and me. But first...
All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Oh, alright. Now we're ready.
Performance evaluation is sterling.
Let's see. It's supposed to be glowing, huh? That's odd.
Now equipped with Permanent extermination nozzle.
There you are.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough. Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
There's someone behind you.
You
or
and
something.
I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry. You'll meet her soon enough.
And I'll probably kill her soon enough, too.
I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton. Contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness. And you've angered my queen.
I know you're about to start a monologue. I don't care.
I beg your pardon.
Let me guess, you're about to reveal a horrible giant slug
You're
monster
worse
onto you.
than those people who talk in the middle of a picture. You really couldn't let me have my moment.
No, I don't want you to have your
Here's what's
moment.
going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness, dinner is served. Wait, no, not me. Damn! Merciful law.
Yeah. Yeah. Sucker. See here. A bit of that, some of this, still a little of that, hint of those, pancakes. That wasn't so bad. fine. Ah, that'll shut him up. Can't open those. That's alright. Let's finish this.
You made it. I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket, good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that
You
I
kinda have something in your
appreciate
neck
you
there.
just for being alive.
That's it?
Well, no, I suppose I appreciate you for all types of reasons.
You could have helped
That's
me.
a reasonable point, friend. I do regret the untimely demise of our broodmother, but my passenger is flooding my brain.
Passenger.
Oh, that's what I call the slug I've bonded with. Sounds like...
You know what? Fine. There. Put you out of your misery. Let's see here. Okay, let's get out of here. Well then, mission accomplished, huh? Here we go.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the queen of the brain slugs wasn't on that list.
Well, it should have been. You sound
That's so
disappointed.
strange. I imagine this moment would be a little more cathartic.
Revenge won't bring your sister
I know.
back.
You're right. I can't go back to the way things were. I can't... Never mind, you don't need to listen to this.
Fine. Toodaloo.
Thank you for everything.
It all worked out in the end, wouldn't you say, Inspector?
Yes, I guess it did. Yeah, let me just, Oh wait, actually... Let's head upstairs. Yeah, I'll put... Yeah, I'm not gonna need that anymore. There we go. Okay.
Welcome back. Or shall I call it?
I finished the Eridanos job.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case.
Oh, did you now?
Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited.
Who do you think killed Halcyon
My
Helen?
simulations have yielded several possible causes of death. Halcyon Helen may have been killed by one or all of the following: asphyxiating on Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, grappling with a primal while inebriated, killed by an overzealous fan, death by automechanical, or profound loneliness. How close were my estimations?
Why don't I just tell you what happened?
Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to... Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to... This information is valuable to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly.
Yeah, good job.
Can I... May luck be with...
Yeah. Well, that takes care of all the expansions. So yeah, next time, I can finally get back to doing the story. So yeah, I'll stop here for today. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. This VOD will be uploaded to my personal YouTube channel where you can check out all my other VODs. Oh, and you should subscribe to my main channel, The Funny Crew. I've got a couple more things that mean some buddies of mine. Oh, and join my Discord, it's pretty epic. But yeah, in any case though, thank you all for watching and hopefully I'll see you again next time.